A blessed day to you, all my cricket loving people. Welcome back to another video. Thank you guys for checking this one out. Alright, my peeps, so a couple of cricketing stories I want to share with you guys. So the West Indies team, they are already in South Africa, and the interim coach Andre Kohli, he did an interview, was basically analyzing the Zimbabwe series and also talking about what to expect in this upcoming South Africa tour. So gonna talk about all of that. Plus, yesterday I didn't get a chance to talk about it, but the West Indies women, they finally won a game at the T20 World Cup. They were able to get the better of Ireland. So I will give you a quick rundown of how that went. And I am also going to take a look at that test match between India and Australia. It was an interesting day one, my peeps. So just stick around, make sure you watch until the end so you can hear all of the news. And big up on yourself as you hit that subscribe button, you know, my peeps. Alright, so let us get straight into the Andre Kohli interview. So I was listening this interview early this morning, and I just took out the main talking points and said that I would share it with you guys and just discuss it a little bit. So as I said, they are already in South Africa, and according to Andre Kohli, the interim coach, they would have achieved the main objective, which was to win the series there in Zimbabwe. So, you know, you can imagine there are quite a few things that they wanted to achieve, but going in, the main objective was to walk away with a series victory. And the first test match, we would have seen how that went because of rain, and then the second test match, you know, we were able to pull it off. So some good performances there based on what Andre Kohli is saying. According to him, the standards they wanted to set and maintain, they were able to do that. So even though we are, you know, I mean, we are qualified as a better team, or we are said to be a better team than Zimbabwe, so I am assuming that they would have set certain standard to play, you know, to play to a level and not drop those. And according to the coach, they were able to set those and maintain those. And you know, he's saying that these are some of the same qualities, some of the same standards that they want to take to South Africa, and also to improve upon these. You know, according to him, significant partnerships where the batting is concerned is the main one that they will want to take to South Africa. The interesting thing though, my peeps, is that the bowling lineup will be different. The quality will be different. So I definitely agree. You know, they should try and take this sort of batting partnership over there. It's going to be difficult, but I agree that is probably one of the main things that I would want to see going over into that series. He also said that in terms of the challenges, every series poses their own challenge, but going into South Africa, he's expecting, you know, the bowling to be a little bit more hostile, if you want to put it that way. But according to him, the batting is there. The guys would have shown that they are capable. You understand? And just to go there, especially with the batting, to set up partnership, set runs that we are able to defend. You know, similarly to what we did in Zimbabwe, they were able, the batsmen put together good runs that the bowlers were able to go out there and bowl and defend. You understand? We saw Gudakesh Motie there finishing with the most wickets, but you know, Andre Kohli showed good appreciation towards the pace bowlers, saying that, you know, they put in some, they were able to put in some good efforts, and they got some results. Not a lot of wickets, but you know, they were able to put the batsmen under pressure, so the spinners could basically, well, I don't know if I should say spinners or the spinner, because Gudakesh Motie is the one that really did most of the work there. So you know, the bowlers, according to him, the bowling unit was good, the batting unit did their thing, and he was also pleased of how well they caught behind the wicket, saying that this wasn't too common in recent times in terms of taking most of the chances that went behind, whether in the slip region, the wicket keeper, you know. And according to him, those are some of the stuff that they want to continue to improve on as they go into as they go into South Africa. You know, yeah, according to him, the team is gelling good. The team is ready, and they definitely want to go and to give a good account of themselves. Yeah, he also spoke about Hakeem Jordan and Alec Arthur is coming into the squad, saying that they should be ready to go. They should integrate easily because you know they are used to the guys that are already in the squad. They would have played against them or with them at the regional level or at some point throughout their career, whether it is in West Indies A or whatever the case is. So, you know, the guys should fall in pretty nicely. And if given the opportunity, he's expecting them to go out there and to perform well. You know, the two newcomers, because they are coming off good performances out of the domestic competition. He has to speak this way, my peeps. Even I know people are gonna say that coming from the domestic competition and going to South Africa is not the same, but he has to speak this way. This is what they are picking the team from, so you know he has to make it sound like coming from that level and stepping up, you are going to be ready, even though you know most of the time that's not the case. So according to him, everybody is in one accord, and the unity is there as a team. So you know it was good to win that series there, but they are looking forward to South Africa and the challenges that tour will bring. According to him, the objective is the same, to win the series. So that was the first interview there from our interim head coach on the soil of South Africa. So we're going to continue to keep a close eye on things as we lead up towards that series, and I will definitely keep you guys up to date as it relates to anything that changes. All right, staying on cricket, but moving over to the West Indies women. A masterclass from the captain Hayley Matthews, you know, led us to a close victory against Ireland. We would have lost against, I think, England and India. So it was good to see them going up against Ireland and taking that victory. So Hayley Matthews, I don't want to say she did it all on her own, but she guided the team to victory with some excellent batting. You understand? It was the Ireland team that batted first, and they made 137 for 9 of their 20 overs. And Hayley Matthews was able to guide the team to victory, scoring 140 for 4. That's what the team got. Hayley Matthews, she was able to get 66 not out. You understand? She held her nerves and was able to hit the winning runs. Was able to hit the winning runs as the team brought up their first victory over there in the T20 World Cup. She was supported by Henry, who picked up 34 of 28 deliveries. So West Indies there winning that game by a couple of wickets and 1 ball to spare. Alright, final thing before I go, my viewers and subscribers. India versus Australia. Now, this second test here, India, they would have bowled out Australia for 263. Australia went back. Australia, they were able to return the favor, bowling out India for 262. And in that second innings there, Australia, they are now 61 for 1. So they lead by 1. They lead by 62 runs. 61 for 1. So they lead by 62 runs. In terms of the scorecard, in that first innings there for Australia, we had Usman Khawaja getting some runs. He got 81 off 125 deliveries. He was the main scorer. Their captain, Pat Cummins, got some runs under his belt, but Peter, well, even before Pat Cummins, Peter Hadscombe, he had 72 runs. He got 72 not out. Pat Cummins had 33. So those were the main scorers. Where the wickets are concerned for India, Mohammad Shami, he picked up 4 for 60. Ashwin and Jadeja both picked up 3 wickets each. Now, in their first innings reply, India, as I said, they were bowled out for 262. And the top scorer there in that game, we had Patel getting 74. So he got 74 to lead the charge, and Virat Kohli, the former captain, got 44. Now, in terms of the bowling for Australia, the GOAT, as they call him, Nathan Lyon, he had 5 wickets for 67 runs. Yeah, man, he was the pick of the bowler there. Murphy also picked up a couple of wickets. So, Australia and India, this one is going to be very, very tight. The win percentage that they have there is 50% to Australia, 49% to India, and 1% draw. So we're going to continue to keep a close eye on this one. These scores were actually at the end of day 2. So a whole lot of time remaining in the test game of peeps. You know, teams getting bowled out in less than a day. So that is how it went. David Warner will play no further part in this test as he was ruled out with a concussion, my viewers and subscribers. So very, very interesting times. We also see England and New Zealand doing battle in their game also. But later on tonight or early tomorrow, I will give you guys an update on that one. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Big up.